What's up? It's your girl, Ms.NiyaNicole. I'm here to spark your soul, and we're back with another interview. Can you introduce yourself?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm number four. I'm an artist, all around creative, cool guy. Nice to be here with y'all today.
So, what made you decide on the number four as your name?
So yeah, a lot of people, they have different names, but four is more like a symbol, so it kind of represent what I want it to mean. For me right now, that really represent freedom and like everything I do. So number four to me means like freedom. It's a symbol to represent whatever people relate to with my music. It's a symbol that we could all like use for.
Four. Do you see the number four often in synchronizations of the time?
I feel like I do, like to a certain extent, once you get the name, you might look for it a little bit more, but it pops up and it's like sometimes it's a little reassuring, like, hey, I'm on the right path kind of thing. And I
Right,
like that.
right. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been doing music for?
I've been making music. Honestly, I've been making music since I was a kid, but I only started releasing music about 3 years ago. I started releasing music on SoundCloud. My first song was Sweatpants. It was more of like a how I say like a boom bap rap kind of thing, a little
Mhm.
hard Meek Mill kind of beat thing. It was around that time, so it was cool. I'll still go now and listen to that track. Yeah.
So, how would you describe your music now?
My music now it's a little bit more aggressive, but also at the same time it's a little more emotional. So like emotionally aggressive. That's how I would describe my music. It's like it could come with that hard stuff, but at the end of the day, like I'm really talking to your mom. Like, yeah.
Oh, so you be talking to people subconscious.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll like talk in the third person and it's like you've been in this position before yourself. I think if you really pay attention to what I'm saying, even though beats and everything is cool, I feel like I really try to say something. Yeah,
Yeah, try to spread a message through your music. So, are you spiritual?
exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I was raised in the church, but I don't really, not really. Not really, not as much as I used to. The most spiritual I would say I get is like, feel me? I tried some mushrooms like last year. New things. That shit was pretty cool. Like, I
Did you
don't know
like
if
your
that was spiritual.
experience?
I did. It was a little mind opening because there was certain things that I was repeating, and it felt like some things that were blocked was like cleared with that, which is
Right.
cool. I would definitely try it again. I wouldn't even suggest it for everybody. It's your own experience, what you want to try. But for me, it was like it cleared something to a certain extent. It like opened something up. It
Yeah.
was cool.
Disclaimer, you definitely should look into it yourself if that's something that you wanted to
It,
bestly invest your mind and body soul, because I had the experience as well. I've done it a few times actually. But yeah, it definitely is a opener, eye opener. So what
how
song
was your experience? Can I ask questions? How was your
the
experience? I'm interested.
Okay, so my experience, I feel like each experience was a next level up, another door opened within myself. It's like me, spirit allowing me to see where I'm truly from every time I have tried shrooms. It's always me doing it for a spiritual awakening, for me to have more clarity on whatever it is in life that it is needs to be shown to myself, and just me ascending, helping myself ascend. And I just feel like the shroom is a tool to utilize in order to help you, I guess, vibrate high quicker in that moment. But we can do it on our own without the actual mushroom itself. So it's just like learning these overall um aspects on shrooms. It's overwhelming. I feel tired afterwards. I feel very tired afterwards because I feel like I just literally took a trip
Like
through.
it's a process kind of thing. Yeah.
Literally. Okay, so let's take a trip back to Sunny and I showcase. So, what songs are you going to be performing?
So both of the songs I'm performing are unreleased.
Oh,
I got
exclusive.
one. I got one called Thousand Years. It's a little more on the slower side, but I think it's really gonna surprise people. It's like a floaty kind of vibration. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a good song to listen to while you're on mushrooms. It's that kind of vibe. Uh, I like it. It's more of like the love song kind of thing. I think people gonna be able to relate to it. And then the second song is Amber Heard. It's more of like the drill style kind of thing with the sample and all of that cool stuff. But there's a very distinct message on Amber Heard. I don't know if you know who Amber Heard is. For me, Johnny Depp, that case, all of that little nonsense. But that's what I titled that song. So yeah, those two tracks.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to hearing what you got going on in your artistry. Is there anything else you would like to share? Do you have any other, is it a project or are you going to be releasing just singles?
For the most part, I think releasing singles is smarter because it's easy to promote a song one by one. I don't like the idea of albums too much. I put together collections of songs. So I release like 4 singles in 4 weeks and then put it in a playlist. I don't really do albums or mixtapes. I have a bunch of playlists with different vibes of my music. Yeah.
Okay. Different vibes into who you are. Number 4. The simple. Well,
Yeah.
I thank you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you perform. I'm Ms.NiyaNicole and I'm here to spark your soul. Later.